Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to IPLCast 40. Yep, that means we've been doing this for at least 40 fortnights, like 80 weeks, more than a year. Um, hello and welcome everybody. As usual, this is Gino. Joining me is Megan,
Hello.
and joining us once again because we're situated on a Monday night on our time here is Katie.
Hi, y'all, peoples.
From the other end of the world, and it is just toasty hot where we are, and apparently average over where Katie is.
Is
Well,
it
soggy, wet weather.
Yeah,
is it number 40 already?
it's number 40.
Yes, it is.
We were gonna do something.
We were going to have a cake.
40. I
Really?
completely forgot that it was 40.
We were gonna
we
have
were-
it. Yeah, it's a little too late for that now. Okay, we're gonna. Let's see if I can
Hello.
celebrate here. Let's see what's
50.
here.
We'll have a
We'll
big-
do it. We'll do it for. Yeah, we'll have a big one on 50. We were meant to do some skit or something, and then we completely forgot about it, and I got caught up in.
Yeah, I don't even remember what it was. It's something funny.
Yeah.
Something funny. Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm gonna celebrate by dipping my hand into the cornucopia of delight and chocolates that Megan didn't want.
It's all Snickers, hun.
No,
It's
it's
all
not. There's a
Snickers.
bag of M&Ms. This broadcast was not
Okay.
sponsored by M&Ms.
You
And also,
bags of M&Ms.
there is a single Cherry Ripe. This was not sponsored by Cherry Ripe.
I'm curious, what type of M&Ms? Is it just the chocolate?
Regular.
It's just regular chocolate M&Ms, but it's fun size.
The fun size?
Extra fun.
And apparently, somebody left me an entire bag of picnic.
Those have been in the drawer for a good year now.
Oh, okay, that's reassuring.
Oh, God.
Let's see. I've got some Cadbury Dairy Milk bubbly in here.
That is also about a year old.
Okay, that's worrying.
I think that's actually from last Halloween.
And
Oh, really?
a Hershey's cookies and cream bar.
Yummy.
I don't know where that came from.
Okay, and a HDMI to USB micro cable.
I imagine
What's the fuck? What have you done
Okay,
there?
so I'm
Christmas
just gonna
present?
celebrate by picking one of these, and I'm just gonna slam it in. Okay, so happy 40th. I'm picking the cherry ripe. Happy
Picking up
40th
the
episode,
HDMI.
everybody. Please don't let this be expired. Happy 40th, everybody! Yay!
Yay.
We've been doing this for over a year, and we keep going.
Yep.
Mr. Boop is here representing Rob, who couldn't be with us today,
Yes.
probably because he's sound asleep.
No.
Slightly expired. Okay, so fairly eventful 2 weeks. I'm still really annoyed that there hasn't been any major Pokemon Go news.
Oh, really? There still isn't any news on that?
No.
Niantic hasn't said anything. I have noticed though that there is now a Pokemon Go subreddit
Right.
whose
Charlie.
primary thread is everything they can confirm has
Funny.
actually been made. Like every detail they can confirm is up there, but nothing new, nothing beyond what we know. Niantic's been pretty quiet about it. They've been promoting a few events, but they haven't been directly talking about Pokemon Go. So I'm really bummed about that. But yeah, we will hopefully have Pokemon Go news for you as soon as they actually have Pokemon Go news for us to talk about, because at the moment it's a drought of information. There's nothing. Everything we can see seems to be they're less of confirmations, and they're all speculations and everything. So we don't really know where they're going. There's rumors that it's coming out this month. There's rumors that it's coming out in February, but no one knows.
Wasn't it supposed to be January? Or am I
Mm,
thinking of something else?
you're thinking of the February launch of. You're thinking of the Feb launch of.
Was
The,
it Pokemon tournament or?
Well, no, red, blue, and yellow. I think Oh, wait,
Oh,
no.
right, yeah.
Pokemon Tournament is
No,
coming
no,
spring 2016.
Mystery Dungeon.
Spring.
That's what you think I'm thinking of.
Oh, the
Mm.
Super Mystery Dungeon?
Yeah, that's what he
Yeah,
thinks I'm thinking of. I'm sure
Yeah.
Pokemon Go was supposed to be January though.
Pokemon Go. They said
Yeah.
2016. There wasn't a launch date attached to it.
Yeah, they said 2016, but no launch date, if I remember correctly.
That's a shame.
Yeah, Pokemon Go is one of 2 games I have been desperately waiting for a launch window for. Usually, if they just say the year, I don't take stock of it much because it's a year. There's like 12 months in a year. But that and No Man's Sky, those are the 2 games I'm desperately wanting to hear details for. And they announced that No Man's Sky is coming out in June. So where's my Pokemon Go information?
To be fair,
It's-
we knew about No Man's Sky before we knew about Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Pokemon
That's
Go is
true.
relatively a recent announcement.
That's true, but the development overhead related to Pokemon Go looks like it's not as big as No Man's Sky. And if No Man's Sky can make a forecast
Right.
like that, I imagine a very large company like the Pokemon Company International doesn't mind doing that sort of announcement. Then again, their distance between announcement and release seems to be in the order of like 30 days. It's kind of nuts.
That's for all the smaller games though.
Yeah, I know, but this is like what I imagine Pokemon Go is going to launch with is a not that big feature set to begin with all of the base functionality there, but they're going to add stuff in because it's an app.
Yeah.
Yeah. All that I can see right now are rumors that it's going to come out December 2015, but they've already said that it's June 2016.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Pokemon Z as well is one of those we don't know where it is.
It hasn't even been announced yet.
Yeah.
The only indication that we might get it is because of the anime's name, and that's literally it.
It's not just the anime's name. It's also the release schedule timing in relation to the 3rd generation.
I know. But honestly, that could be anything. Like, Black and White has shown that it's not necessarily going to be the 3rd game. It could just be another generation, or it could... I doubt it's going to be another callback. I don't think they're going to be redoing Gen 4 yet.
But, I don't think they're going to be doing callbacks anytime soon. So it might be either a new generation or a 3rd version. Then again, there's
My guess of that would be probably a 3rd version for Generation 6.
I'll get to an indication that it might be a 3rd version because Picross has actually
look, I honest to God think it is going to be a 3rd version. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Pokemon Z hasn't even in any way been announced yet.
They wouldn't. They're really, at this point, they are so good at the information control game that they could go the entire way and then just surprise the launch stuff, and we would be completely caught unawares.
That would hurt day 1 sales, though.
It wouldn't hurt. They. I don't think they wouldn't be stupid enough to They wouldn't be stupid enough to launch it and then announce it. They would probably give us 4 or 5 weeks to prepare for it. But
yeah.
A rush launch like that could actually amplify sales.
They can do sometimes.
Yeah, like a rush announcement like that, because it's spending development time in there. It's cooking in that oven. So you know that when they announce it,
they could
they're
be
ready
testing
to launch.
That strategy with the most recent titles they've been handing out in 30 days.
It's been it's not bad. It's been like they've been launching solid products.
I know, but Pokemon, Nintendo has been known for testing stuff on smaller releases before using it on a big one.
Yeah,
I think Super Mystery
Dungeon is a test for something like that.
Okay, so anyway, that said, shall we go through our headlines?
First headline: New Pokken Fighter. A new Pokemon Tournament fighter. Pokemon Tournament Fighter has been announced on. Let's start this again.
Okay.
A new Pokémon Tournament fighter and a new support Pokemon is set to be revealed on December 10th, just 3 days away. It has been hinted that the new fighter will have the Japanese character for N in its name. But today, an image has been going around showing Pokenchi presenter Shoko Nakagawa playing the game, but a sign is visible which depicts Sceptile as a playable character, as well as Electrode and Farfetch'd as supports. Whether this is a real leak or if it's fake, we won't know until Thursday, but I imagine at least one person will be hoping it's legit.
Rob.
Honestly, though, since this has appeared today, and there's no verification as to whether or not it's true, there is a very high chance that this is fake. But it's interesting.
The layout's almost dead on.
Oh, I know, but
On the,
you know what
the
the quality of fakes are.
Oh yeah.
You know what? Like some of the screenshots can be like from time to time, anyway. So.
I know, but this thing is,
way.
if this is a fake, this is an amazing fake.
I know,
it's
but
probably...
there are people who make amazing fakes for Pokemon announcements. It has.
Yeah. There have been a couple
this
for Xenoverse as well.
Yeah.
What this looks like. This is either the genuine article or this is a plant. By which I mean they've printed out a layout sheet and actually slapped it in front of the arcade machine and then, So, yeah, nothing yet. We'll find out on Thursday, I guess.
Yep, 3 days.
Yeah, it's December. Where's our Masada information? I actually have been looking for that Masada.
There's actually a theory. There's a theory that this announcement might actually be the December announcement that Korokoro was hinting at.
I'm going to be so disappointed if that's it, because that was, I mean, that announcement they had was so disproportionate, like would have been so disproportionate.
I know. Korokoro does have a habit of exaggerating these sorts of things, though.
They do, but there's a certain distance between how far they announce something and what it actually is. It's not going to be mind-boggling and earth-shaking, but I'm going to be even, I'm expecting it to not be huge, but I'm also not expecting it to be the Sceptile thing.
I know, but there's just a theory that this is what we'll see.
Yeah, it's all up in the air. We don't know what it is, and we don't know what is exactly going to transpire in terms of.
What actual Pokemon do you actually want to see in Pokémon Tournament though?
I've already got Gardevoir, so I'm happy. But I
know Gardevoir. Yeah.
I would like to see more four-legged Pokemon, because I think what they did with Suicune was really cool.
Meganium.
Because for a fighting game, a four-legged Pokemon would be a lot more interesting than the standard humanoid-shaped ones.
Yeah, I could actually probably see like Arcanine in there, and maybe a few, maybe one or two from the evolution line, maybe like Sylveon and Umbreon, maybe.
I'd love to see
Ninetales.
There's already a basis for how Ninetales would work. Because if you see how Suicune fights, there's tails. It's tail ribbon for some attacks, whereas Ninetales has 9 tails. It could actually use all of these in attacks. It would look pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, I could probably see Sylveon in Pokemon Tournament actually, because she can like use her ribbons that way to fight, couldn't she? Even though she is quite a small Pokemon.
I'd be interested to see Vaporeon, because Vaporeon's supposed to be able to turn into water.
Yes, that's true.
Imagine how that would mean for traveling around the field. It'd be a lot like Gengar.
Yeah.
This thing has amiibo functionality. Oh, it only has the Shadow Mewtwo amiibo functionality. Anyway, it's coming out next year. It's coming out. The launch is spring 2016. I should
go and pre-order that actually.
Yeah, actually, that's what I need to do. But I was kind of like I was trying to limit the number of pre-orders because there's a crap ton of stuff I can pre-order that is just Pokemon related.
I'll have to go into my game store to see what pre-orders are up at the moment. So.
I'm gonna have to bug them about No Man's Sky as well. Anyway, the so Pokken Tournament. This is like I usually say no to fighting games unless they're really interesting. Like I was even looking at Xenoverse and Naruto, Storm Generations or something to get. But Pokken Tournament is gonna win this because Pokken Tournament has trainers. Or at least it does. At least I think it does. I hope it does. Please give me customizable trainers.
Yeah, I really do want to see some like optional or customizable trainers if we can change their hairstyle and their look.
I don't even like. I'm not that like. I'm not overly demanding of being a customizable trainer.
Yeah.
Guy. I like even if it only means I get to change this the sprite, the character art. I don't mind. That's enough.
I'm pretty sure you can do that at least.
Yeah, they won't even give me that for 5 of the 6 mainline Pokemon games.
Yeah.
It's like they had the entire Kalos thing where it's like, oh man, I can dress him up however I like, and then we go to Gen 3 and it's like, they're in wetsuits.
But
anyway.
seriously though, I'm glad with newer generations now from 3 to 3.6 and all that you can select what gender you are. That's what I find really cool.
Oh no, I mean
that's what I loved about Gen 2 so much is that you had that female trainer to choose from in Crystal.
Yeah, that's only featured in Crystal though.
I know, but it was cool. I really liked that.
Yeah. That was I think from the time that Pokemon became popular, that was pretty much an expected thing that they would attempt to insert a female trainer sprite in there as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk Pokemon Rumble.
Okay, dokie.
Retail Rumble. Pokemon Rumble World is set to be released on the 3DS as a retail version instead of a free-to-play. The difference will be that the 3,000 Pokédiamonds you can purchase online are automatically given to you instead. This version of the game will be released in Europe on January 22nd, following the recent release in Japan.
Alright, so seeing as we have to remember about Pokemon Rumble World, the retail version. First, it's the retail version, so, all the money up front. 2, I believe they don't give you the 3,000 Pokédiamonds outright. They give you a stipend every day.
No, I read that they actually give you that outright, and then you still get the usual stipends that you have access to.
You don't get any stipends in the game at all if you're just playing the game.
When you check your friends list for those pop-ups and you get those, you also get diamonds, Pokédiamonds when you beat those missions from the King, and you get handed some during regular gameplay sometimes. So that's what I mean.
I'm not sure about getting, because I'm thinking that if they give you the 3,000 Pokédiamonds at the start of the game, that kills that pretty much that breaks it.
Well, it kills progression, you mean, or something like that?
Yeah, it doesn't kill progression as much as just kills it. Part of the point of earning it as you go and you being given a sizable stipend as you play day by day is to increase the longevity. But what you can essentially do with 3,000 Pokédiamonds on the first go is blow that entire stack in one sitting.
Right.
So I don't think that it's one of those things where they give you the entire kit and caboodle in one go. That would I think that sort of system would ruin the gameplay, because that essentially means they can they essentially have carte blanche to pay whatever they want when it comes to selecting stages and playing and all that, because they can recharge their stages. They can recharge their stages. They can buy boosts, and they don't have to work for it. And that sounds really counterintuitive, even for a game that used to be a free to play thing. Letting you have that much power to before you even go on your first stage, letting you have that much power on the get-go doesn't sound like a sort of thing Nintendo would do, like with their even with their main series games and with the regular Pokemon, their other Rumble Blast. Like you heard, that was pretty much a build it up as you go thing. You got better and better things as you went along, and they gave you stuff and everything. But you were not gifted with so much power at the beginning of the game.
Right.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Okay. Anyway. Right. So let's go to this is coming out in Europe on January 22nd. It's coming out in Japan, I believe, sometime in January as well. Having played Pokemon Rumble World, the other thing I forgot to mention: none of your progress in the free-to-play game transfers over to the retail game. Yep, 0.
Lame.
They've actually gone out and said this isn't happening. If you're wondering.
If you're interested in the retail version, but you don't want to change your progress, you might as well just spend the money for all the Poké Diamonds in the pay-to-play game, the free-to-play game, and then there's the retail version.
Yeah, but the question as well is how much does 3,000 Poké Diamonds cost versus the retail price of this thing? Because if they're selling this for like $40 versus the amount you spend for 3,000 Poké Diamonds in the game,
how much would you spend for 3,000 Poké Diamonds?
I'll have to figure that out. That I could just log in and find out what it is, but that would take some time.
Because I'm pretty sure we calculated that it was going to sum us up to about $30 to $40.
For the entire thing?
Yeah. Because they cap you at 3,000.
Yeah, they do cap you at 3,000.
Can't spend any more money than
what they give you. What they give you after that, I think, is an item that allows you to like get Poké Diamonds on the go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I would find that really strange if they gave you the 3,000 Poké Diamonds to begin with. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what the retail version of it is. I don't even know whether or not it's been announced for an Australian release. All I've gotten is like the Japanese release and the European release.
I imagine the announcement will come soon, if not early next year.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't need to be delayed any further than, because if it got a European release, then heck, it's gonna come out here within a day or two. How do you buy more? I completely forgot the command you used to actually get more. I just nope. Start. Nope. No. Okay, screw it.
Are you
I'm
in
trying
the game?
to look. I am actually in the game. I'm trying to look for it.
You're supposed to go to the shop.
Oh, can you buy it? Can you actually buy it directly from the shop?
I think that's what you do.
Okay, buying Poké Diamonds. Apparently, I've spent 400 already. So that's connecting. We'll get back to that in a second. All right, let's move on to Germany.
Germany misses out on Zoroark. The previously announced Zoroark event has been cancelled in Germany, and serial codes will not be given out at GameStop as previously stated. This was confirmed via Facebook when a fan asked about the event, and all mention of it has been removed from the official German website. No reason has been given for this, however.
How mysterious. What has happened there? So what's really funny about this is, like, I just find it funny that it is Zoroark.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if it's the illusion. That's not the illusion Pokemon. It's the illusion Fox Pokemon. Remember that handout for?
Turns out it was never there.
Illusion.
Oh, I get what you. I get. Oh my God, you two. Oh dear.
It's sorry. That was
just bad. Why? Why?
Because it's like, it just, like I said, it just happened to be Zoroark, and it's like I find this strange. I want to speculate so bad. It might have had something to do with the events going on in Europe right now.
Probably.
Hmm.
So I've just done the calculations, and it's $41. $48.75
What in
to
your
get
currency?
3,000 Poké Diamonds.
Ah.
Yeah, Australian, which is like what, $2 US.
So
Our
it'll probably
currency's
be
that bad. But
about $40 in the US.
okay, so it's $50 Australian. My estimate for you to get all the Poké Diamonds they will allow you to buy.
Right.
That's the maximum.
Okay.
Which is probably
Right.
about $40 in the US.
Yeah, which is probably about 40. I'm going to guess it is around 40, 35-ish bucks, close to $40 in the US. Which means that if the retail price of this thing is any higher than $50, and I don't know what you're paying for in addition to that. If it is below 40 or it's at 40, then you are actually going to save money by buying the retail version. So there you go, people. That's buying advice straight from IPLCast. If you have to buy Pokemon Rumble World, if the retail version comes out cheaper, then obviously get the retail version. It will. Sorry. It will actually still have Street Pass and Spa Pass functionality, just like the free-to-play version. I do wonder if the profiles are different, such that if you have the retail version and the paid version, you can actually get it double up.
Maybe.
I don't know. That would confuse my 3DS. Anyway, sorry guys in Germany that you had to miss out on the Zoroark thing. That was, I don't know what went on there. But here's hoping you guys get better giveaway soon. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, Build a Pikachu coming sooner.
Build a Pikachu coming sooner. Build-A-Bear has announced that Pikachu Plushie's official release has been moved from January to late December, opening up the opportunity for people to get it as a Christmas present. Though there still is no specific release date announced, you can still pre-order the Pikachu Plushie package online, which is currently the only way to get the Charizard hoodie. It actually looks pretty cute. You can find photos of all of the Pikachu Plushies and all of its accessories. You can find them on the Build-A-Bear website now. And the Charizard hoodie is actually...
I'm looking at the Build-A-Bear workshop, and all I can see is Chewbacca Build-A-Bear thingy. It's really frightening. It's freaky.
Oh, God. Why?
Oh, look, the Grinch is available this year.
The date. Oh, God.
They got Snoopy, and they have Fifi from the Peanuts movie. Oh, my God, they have Fifi.
Fifi?
The bird, isn't it?
They have Fifi. That's Woodstock. Fifi's. Fifi's. Yeah. They have. Oh my God! They have Vinyl Scratch. Yeah.
I mean, in my Build-A-Bear, my side of the world, they have like some of the How to Train Your Dragon.
Dragons.
Yeah, you mentioned last time.
Yeah. Remember, I kind of showed you. Toothless and Stormfly.
I'm just gonna. I feel a desperate need to share the horror, so I'm going to do that right now. All right, I'm sharing the screen now, and it's not that horrific. You've got the Grinch, you got Snoopy, and these guys are, and the bears, and the Stormtrooper bear. But then you get that's not that bad. Peppa Pig, all right, two-dimensional nightmare territory. SpongeBob, anyone?
No.
SpongeBob looks fine.
Yeah, SpongeBob looks alright, but it's still kind of like in the Build-A-Bear thing. I don't know if they sell him all the way.
It's a creepy face, SpongeBob. I find that creepy.
It's looking at me.
That's his standard face.
It's not zoomable. Oh, okay, right. I have just ruined that shot for everyone.
There's Toothless and Stormfly there.
Yeah, they're here. Okay, cool. All right, so are we getting one?
I want
one. We don't have to. I have heaps of Pikachu already.
Yeah, I know. Well, there are Pikachu.
I want a Build-A-Bear Pikachu. No questions asked on that.
Okay, what I do want is my Mega Ampharos Pikachu, and that is coming. The order's in with Geodude. He's getting a Mega Gardevoir and a Mega Ampharos.
Gardevoir Pikachu.
I want the Mega Gardevoir, but I know that's not going to come my way.
Not a Mega Gardevoir plushie, a Mega Gardevoir Pikachu plushie.
Yes,
I've already got the Mega Gardevoir plushie.
Yeah, you're sorted.
I want that. Why? You two are so lucky.
You can. You need to find more people who live in Japan. Like we have the one guy.
But then again, I do have like my friend who had like sort of like an anime box thing, and he had a Pikachu hat.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, he had like a Pikachu hat. You know, one of those hats with like their little pompons on the side. Yeah, I'm getting that from him.
Cool.
Okay, let's talk Hoopa.
Hoopa to air on Cartoon Network in December. The Hoopa movie will be watchable via Cartoon Network in America and possibly other countries in December. No specific date has been announced, but if you're interested, then feel free to follow this up. Pokémon premiere on Saturdays, however, which gives us 3 potential dates right off the bat.
Nice.
I believe Pokemon TV is actually showing some stuff as well. Pokemon TV is showing a special, I think, regarding Hoopa.
There's a few animated specials, and I think it's also going to appear in the TV show.
It might, yeah.
As its own little story.
It's got an episode on it right now on Pokemon TV.
Yeah.
So if you're
Right.
Yeah. So if you're interested in that, that is up there.
At least we got our Hoopas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. So sorted.
Yes.
So the other thing, I don't know. I think Cartoon Network and Netflix are the 2 networks in Australia, I think, where they're likely to appear. So
we have a few Pokemon movies up on Netflix. Not heaps, but there is the black and white stuff, so we might get lucky.
We might get lucky. We'll see what Netflix offers. Netflix doesn't publish what it has straight off the bat. You have to go in there and check. I tried watching a documentary. I couldn't even find one that I liked, so, I got stuck.
Yeah, best selection.
It's not that they have the best selection. It's like all of the stuff that I can see tends to be stuff that I would settle to watch after I watch the good one.
Right.
That sort of thing. It's kind of like, okay, cool, I'll put you next on the queue, but not the first thing I watch.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
I will use you to numb my emotions after whatever doco I watch. My shakes or changes me. That was my problem. I watched a particularly jarring doco one time, and I didn't actually have a follow-up. It's like
right.
Yeah, it's like hard liquor without a chaser. It's not cool.
Oh God.
I have to bring it there. I'm so old. All right, Pokemon Picross launches.
Pokemon Picross launches. Free to start game Pokemon Picross has finally launched across all territories, and it's about as paywall laden as Pokemon Shuffle. Although surprisingly, Gino doesn't find the gameplay as annoying.
No, and I
think
got
the only point
interesting.
Was when I sat down with my own stylus and tried to fill it out at the same time.
To be fair, I did say that if that got overly annoying, then I would hand you the 3DS, but it didn't get to that point.
I know.
So.
At least it wasn't as bad as me shouting instructions at you while you were trying to do something else.
It was really funny though. I kept insisting that you should get it just because you can play all of the puzzles anyway, and you're not obligated to hit the paywall.
No, I'm not interested.
You're not interested?
No.
Said the person who tried to solve how many puzzles last night?
What, 3?
Yeah.
What?
That's more than 0, which means some interest was there.
Okay.
But no, it's would you say it is crosswords?
Slightly, if you really expand the concept.
Yeah. No, I'm just because like I said, it's a Picross is a really strange logic game. It's more of like a numbers to possibilities kind of
I still
thing.
think it's like Minesweeper, just without mines.
It's really funny because it's got the X markers as well, so it's like the flags in Minesweeper. But it's not like Minesweeper in that if you get it wrong, it's over.
Yeah.
It just if you get it wrong, you've stuffed it up for yourself, and you may have to reset the puzzle again. I have actually progressed so far in the game and upgraded the energy bar in the one game so far that I now have unlimited energy.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's now up to the point that I can actually solve any puzzle with impunity.
Okay.
Or attempt to do so anyway.
Yeah, knowing you, Gina, you would probably do that anyway.
See, this is what I find interesting. One of the very first major puzzles you come across, one of the big ones, is Ash's Greninja.
Oh, good lord.
Like the Ash Greninja transformation, that is one of the puzzles. And then there's one where you solve for Zygarde, and it marks it as Zygarde 50%.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like, all right, so they're starting. They've now this is now the official terminology for this stuff. So yeah, I find that really interesting. That as far as video game like overlap, they've started doing it. Yeah. It's an interesting concept. I'll probably play it for a bit more, but I don't know. I'll eventually reach the point where it's like it's either become too difficult for me to spend any reasonable time expecting to solve it, or I'm just gonna get like bored with it. Like right now, it's just there's simple 10 by 10 puzzles, but like the big ones are like not the Zygarde one. Is it the Zygarde one? The Zygarde one and the Ash's Greninja one were like 20 by 15. Those are so much harder. Yeah, so that was interesting. I would definitely recommend it to anyone who likes a good puzzle game on the 3DS. It's Picross. If you've played Picross before, then you're totally expecting Picross now. If you haven't played Picross before, it's Pokemon themed, but like in general, it's a good puzzler to get into if you're into that kind of thing. All right.
Yeah.
This is a far better opinion than I had for Pokemon Shuffle, which I have recently deleted off my phone finally. I've gotten around to actually getting rid of it. All right. Let's talk about secrets about the Matchup Evolution family.
Several virtual instructors at the Breakout Matchamp Gym, an initiative of the Pokemon Daisuke Club, have intimated new details. That's weird. Intimated new details about their superpower Pokemon family, Matchup, Machoke, and Machamp. The most disturbing thing about the information shared is probably the fact that the belt and girdle we all assumed the Machoke and Machamp just wore is actually a natural skin marking. Kind of makes you wonder about Throw and Sork, actually.
It does. if that is natural, like if that belt is natural marking, and the ribbons on Sylveon are natural flesh, what are Throw and Sork wearing?
Hitmonchan
you got me thinking.
Hitmonchan? Yeah, Hitmonchan.
Yeah, Hitmonchan.
Hitmonchan wears blue suit. But I'm pretty sure that was natural.
Yeah. That looks a lot more natural though. Like on Hitmonchan.
Yeah.
Whereas like, you know,
I'm pretty sure I read somewhere though that Machoke's power belt was there. Like it actually put it on to control its strength. I'm pretty sure I've read that. I think it's a Pokédex entry.
Is it?
Let me check.
I mean, I got like the Pokédex thingy on my phone.
It's the description in yellow and red and blue.
Is it?
Yeah. Its muscular body is so powerful it must wear a power save belt to be able to regulate its emotions. So it's detachable. By Pokemon canon itself, it is an actual belt. It is not.
Because it's generally assumed that if it's a TPCI owned it's a TPCI-owned initiative, then it's canon.
I know, but they're contradicting the Pokédex itself.
Yes, but alternate universe retcon.
No, that is not an excuse. You can use that as an excuse. If you want to introduce new battle mechanics, you cannot use it as an excuse for Pokemon designs themselves.
See, that would make sense if every Machoke you encountered actually had like an item that would depict the belt. I'm actually starting to like the Kadabras. The Kadabras I can actually understand because the bent spoon is an item.
Yeah.
But there is a power belt.
That is true, actually.
But do they hold a power belt?
Well, they don't have to because Kadabra doesn't have to hold the twisted spoon, but it's still gonna have one.
I'm actually wondering if they're like, I'm wondering if on when you encounter them whether or not they're holding it, and from what
they
I
have
can
a
see,
percentage
of holding a focus band.
Oh, yeah.
But in a way, the focus band can still be interpreted as a power belt.
It could be interpreted as a power belt. It's like there's a focus sash though, which is the actual item that goes around the waist. So I don't know. I don't really know what's going on there. But yeah.
Anything is possible.
My point is.
Anything is possible.
My point is, they're wrong.
So you're saying that Pokemon is wrong about itself?
Yeah, the virtual instructors are incorrect because they are directly contradicting the Pokédex.
Okay, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. I mean, if they can get all the information about
the only way
Pokemon.
The only way they can fix this now is if they bring out, if the Pokédex entry for Machoke and Machamp for the next generation that comes out says it was previously thought that they attached it themselves, but actually it turns out it's markings. It's the only way they can fix it.
Oh, hubris. This is going to come back and bite.
Why?
Oh, like, they have actually been known to, like, put in retcon Pokédex entries, and they've also been known to put in Pokédex entries that have specifically contradicted Pokemon behavior.
Well, probably.
I got one of my so-called Growliths bothering me at the moment.
I'm going to also point out that Pokédexes have never ever been as accurate as you claim they are.
Yeah.
If we're going by height and weight analyses alone, they are way off.
You know, some of them are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Did you know that Excadrill is the size of like half your leg?
Yeah.
Are you bloody serious?
Yeah, full serious. Excadrill is the size of half of your leg, but in the anime, it's like about 3 or 4 feet taller than you.
Yeah. They really need to get their facts straight.
It's like, what is it? Machamp is 5 feet 3 inches, so it's shorter than both of us, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all 3 of us, I think.
Yeah, I will stand a full foot taller than you.
Yeah.
Just about.
Oh, good grief. Jesse, why are you bothering me right now? Eh? I'm hungry.
Yeah, so,
Yep.
Can't trust the Pokédex, can't trust the virtual trainers. I don't know who to believe!
Right, I need to BRB because one of my so-called Growliths are bothering me for food.
Okay, go feed. Alright, so let us, now that I've brought this up, throw and sock.
That'd be interesting if it turns out that their clothes are flesh.
It says, no, I know that throw weaves its own clothing.
Okay.
I don't know if sock does the same.
Well, maybe they steal it from Throw.
Could
they
be.
wear identical clothes. It could be that they steal it from Throw.
That would be Be funny. Yeah. So they weave their own belts. Okay, so the belt is. I know the belt is made by itself. I'm not sure about the sleeves and the rest. Oh, it looks woven though. Might actually be it.
It might be, yeah.
Yeah.
It might be that they either make their own clothes or Fro does and Sock steals it or something. I don't know. Are they supposed to be rivals?
Gonna regret this. Okay, backing out. I put in naked throw as the search term for Google image.
That?
Well, I mean,
Why
it would be interesting to find out what it was, and then suddenly Maxie and Archie. So backing out now. Cannot unsee. May need bleach later. I don't know. It's like another in a long line of Pokemon that seem to have clothing but don't.
I'm back, by the way.
Hello.
Hello.
At least when Pikachu's. Well, you missed me making.
Interestingly, Sork's pants. You know how it goes down to its feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
In the anime, it actually shows the bottom of its foot, and it's covering a good half of its feet until you get to the toes. So they might actually be flesh.
What?
That'd be really strange to wear pants like that. I think.
Okay, guys, you gotta clarify me. What did I miss?
Okay, so we were talking about whether or not Throw and Sock actually are actually wearing clothing they made, or that is their flesh.
We can confirm that Throw makes its own belt, so the belt is not flesh. But it also says it makes it out of vines, which is strange.
Yeah, but that's like the weave. Like I can go with the lack of detail on the weave. That's fine. I can imagine that. And then I did a stupid thing and I looked up naked Throw on Google image search.
Yeah, Gino clearly has
really.
Yep. And then I was saying earlier, I saw Maxie and Archie, and I'm like, oh, I forgot to turn safe search on.
Yeah. Gino.
So cannot unsee.
Oh my god.
Really funny though. The very the first few results that come out on this thing are like Rule 34 tagged.
Yeah, I don't know why you're expecting.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised.
Throw without clothing.
Now that you mentioned that, I am imagining that right now. What the hell do you know?
Why are you imagining?
I can't imagine it's
going to be. You brought it up.
Okay.
It's not graphic on a Machamp. It's not going to be graphic on Throw.
No, true.
We should ask Junichi. We should ask Masada-san.
Okay.
Yeah, next time I get around to actually go bugging him about stuff. I'll be an absolute creep on Twitter and maybe ask him. I won't. I admire him too much.
Hear me. Jesse.
Let's go to our sole IPL news headline.
Okay.
But it's still IPL related news, which is that Reverence score launches.
Yay!
Yay! Okay, so
put so much work into this.
I know, and there's still so much work left. So Reverence Course launched. It's launched with a whimper. This has been a soft launch because we as much as I want to launch with a bang, I worry that I would launch with a bang. Anyway, applications are open to everybody, but priority will be given obviously to everybody that is holding a Cosmic Wayfinder. So if you have participated at any point in Marlowe's Meander, you have a Cosmic Wayfinder. Use it. You can join. If you do not have a Cosmic Wayfinder, that's perfectly okay. We will still accept your applications. That's fine.
We'll give the Cosmic Wayfinder then.
It's priority for stuff there is going to be a limited number we're testing with on Core City Culverts. So if there's more than that, we'll prioritize all the Cosmic Wayfinder. So if you've got the
Wayfinder, once you apply, you would have priority slot in...
For the first campaign only. not any subsequent ones. So Core City Culverts only, because you're like the Cosmic Wayfinder is supposed to give you beta access.
Right.
But nothing like after that. It's free for all. Okay. Anyway, that's how priority is going to be defined. If you go to the page now, it's really understated. It's basically got just a list of stuff to do in order to join. Let me go there right now.
It's on DeviantArt, isn't it? So
it is on DeviantArt. It is available on reverencecore.deviantart.com. There will be a journal under this. I just wanted to get this set up as quickly as I can. So just click begin here. There's actually steps to go with that. So if you click in there, you'll actually have the introduction journal, and you'll be able to start from there and just follow the buttons and read the articles. And work your way through character creation, and then you can just apply. But it goes all the way through that. It takes you through the various steps of getting you set up. So that is good. I'm really excited about the fact that it's. Like I said, Core City Culverts is going to be the first adventure coming out. It's technically Adventure 0. It's a mini campaign. So it's not that big, but it'll at least introduce people to some of the mechanics we'll be working with through the bigger things.
So what type of mechanics is it like, though?
It's Reverence Core is essentially Dungeons and Dragons meets Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Okay. So
the mechanics are it's not mechanics you have to calculate. It's mechanics we have running in the background, but it's you roll up your character sheet, you maintain your character sheet, and you basically engage in dungeon crawling and adventuring and that sort of stuff.
Right. So is it similar? I know you said it's like it's Dungeons and Dragons between Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and all that. Does it involve dice or no?
Not from your end.
Right.
It involves basically what it involves from your end is participation through art. So
it's an art thing. Okay.
When you submit art, you're essentially rolling the dice for your characters. Because you decide where the action goes within the space that we set. So you will, when you go through dungeons, when you go through certain things, you get a writing prompt, and you have to work within the writing prompt, and then your actions have an effect on what goes on. Similarly, when you're in combat, you submit works to show what you're doing, and that'll affect how combat goes.
Yeah. So depending on the player, they'll have to draw what they
write.
Then I guess
it's draw or write. Yeah. You can do either. Yeah.
Okay, so if they do that, then that will determine their dice roll. Then that way. Okay.
So the mechanics are designed so it's the mechanics are designed so it's not overly circumstantial. So that submission and participation is the key part to actually succeeding. So if you participate, then that's good. If you join but don't participate, then you don't get as much out of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but it's instead basically we the plan is to go on campaigns throughout the year. So campaigns will take place in one or another of the regions of the world. That way, so you're exploring only one section of the world at a time. That way, people get more familiar with the world as we visit region to region to region to region. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is my other question for it, actually. What happens if the player's Pokemon faints?
If the player's Pokemon faints?
Yes.
They faint.
So
I don't think.
Gone.
Well, they don't die. Unless they specifically say that, it's you have the option of they will recover back at their base or they die. That is up to them.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's up to the player of that character's fate. Okay.
Correct. So I don't want to be overly harsh and say, "Oh man, you're dead. That's it." but at the same time, I don't want to be overly merciful and say, "Oh no, you just revive, you never die." No, if you want your character, if your character takes the hit and you think it would make a better story for them to die, go for it.
Right, so it will definitely be depending on the actual player.
Mm-hmm.
At that point. Okay, that's interesting.
It's a fair, I think it's a fair balance between GM control and player control.
Yeah.
To give the player the option to decide whether or not they want that character to continue. Yeah, because even if you say, oh, that just allows them to come back into battle, I mean, yeah, but if they're going backless and they'll make no progress anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So to anybody who's joining, it's going to be your choice in the end, basically. So choose wisely for a interesting story.
One of the other things in here is we have levels. You only gain one level when you complete a campaign.
Right.
So you go up one level for every campaign you finish,
right.
which means that you don't.
So, for example, let's say I've completed at least 3 of the campaigns. I'll go 3 levels up then?
You go 3 levels up. So you start at level 1. By the time you finish 3 campaigns, you would be level 4.
4, yeah.
Yeah. If you complete a campaign partially, so you're not there from start to finish, you'll probably get given stuff that'll allow you to level up when you've collected enough of that stuff. So that means you can partially go through campaigns, but not even if you don't manage to complete it, then you won't get as much experience as you would if you actually went through and completed it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So it's the way levels work here is that the group levels up, not individual characters. Which means,
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So as you finish everyone, including the people that didn't go, because you can. One of the things in Reverence Core is that you can, when you initially apply, you can apply with as little as 1 or as much as 4 characters.
Yes.
But after the first campaign, you can expand that roster up to 10.
Blimey hell, Gino!
But there will only, you can expand it up to 10, but there will only be a primary squad of 4. And you can select from any of those 10 who you want to send. But when they go on campaign, only the 4 top ones, only the 4 ones you've selected for the squad are going to go. So they're going to be the ones going through all of the adventure and everything and all of that stuff, and they're going to bring home the victory for their team. But when they come back, they share the stories with their teammates, and their teammates gain experience secondhand, which is why the mechanic is that the entire group gains a level instead of just individuals.
Right. So what will be the max then? Like 20 or something?
The max is set to 20 at the moment because I think that we'll be going through 2 campaigns a year at most.
Right.
So it will take 10 years for you to get to level 20.
Oh God.
So it's not it's not. If you really want to, you can try. You can probably there will be options for you to get there faster. But there are 15 classes to choose from to start with.
Yes.
There are additional classes that you can expand into after a certain level.
Yes.
And those are quests that your team has to complete on their lonesome without the help of anyone else.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think on the original document we had 45 classes in total.
Oh my God, you guys.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. Like I said, there was so much background work going into this. I'm going to be so unhappy if people don't try and go through it. But, it's just the same.
Yeah. So, you narrowed that many classes down then, I guess?
There are 15 base classes.
Right.
There are 15 prestige classes.
Right.
And there are 15 secret classes.
Oh, that's interesting. Secret classes.
Yeah. But there are not 45 total classes. There are 45 classes right now.
Right.
So it's not. Yeah, there's room to expand. I don't think we'll need to in the near future. But yeah.
I mean, you already got so many classes for the
15
third part
classes.
anyway.
15 classes kind of covers everybody in the base set, because that includes 12 combat classes plus 3 non-combat classes. So
Right.
yeah, you've got a few crafter classes in there as well. So
Ooh,
yeah.
cool.
In addition, they've got so you can submit either a written application or a drawn application. So it's totally up to you how you want to go about it. Submitting a written application does not mean that you cannot, does not lock you to written submissions only.
Yeah.
But it does mean that
So
you have
you
to
can
be.
either do one of the two, basically.
Yeah, it doesn't lock you either way. If you do a drawn application, you can do written application. Sorry, if you do a drawn application, you can do written work. That doesn't stop you. You can draw stuff. You can write stuff. If you do a written application, same, no restrictions on what you can submit. If you decide to take up drawing after you've submitted a written application, that's fine.
Yeah.
There's no real.
It's a flexible kind of character making system then, basically.
Yeah, there's instructions on the site there's instructions on the Reverence core page on how to actually go about making it, either a written application or a drawn application. And once that's done, standard fare, submit it as a deviation, get the thumb code, submit it to the club.
Cool.
Yeah, so looking forward to seeing the applications that are in. One of the Cosmic Wayfinder holders is already in. She was excited. And I'm just completing the stuff for mine. I've got my stats rolled out. Because I'm essentially running GM characters, I am already sitting at max.
Same here.
Yeah, our database is fracking impressive, and we've even got a. I
think you showed it the other podcast, didn't you?
I did show it the other podcast, and then I tweaked it some more so that it actually looks even better. And then we even have an Excel spreadsheet called a Validatatron, which you can download in the character creation, one of the character creation journals. And it being an Excel spreadsheet, its only job is to make sure that when you roll up a character, all of the numbers line up during your application.
Right, yeah.
Just to make it easier for people.
Just to make it easier for people. And it is, it's super valid. You can roll up your character numbers in there. It'll make sure you roll it up correctly. You can choose your class from in there, and it'll apply the correct class bonuses.
Right.
So yeah, it's all in there.
Yeah.
Weapon item and weapon clothing and accessory crafting are going to be a thing in the game. So it'll allow you to actually get you can either subsist on random drops and all of that stuff, or you can actually go to whole hog and actually start crafting stuff if you have the materials to do it. And we've simplified the material system, so you don't need to find a whole bunch of different loot. You just need to submit vouchers, I think it is, and you're set. Yeah. So there's going to be a few more additional journals launching over December. We've moved Core City Culverts itself to start in January now instead of December, just to give us time to have Christmas.
Yes.
But anyway, it's going to full on launch pretty much like first week of January or first or second week.
So New Year basically.
Yeah, there's going to be a defining there's going to be a journal telling you what services are available to players, what they can actually do, and all of that stuff. There's one that's going to tell you how to do dungeons. So basically, when you do dungeons, and this is like preview stuff because I haven't laid it out in the journal yet. When you do dungeons, there is an overall dungeon map that we look at. We have access to it, and no one else does. But the discovered dungeon map is going to be revealed bit by bit on the website.
Nice.
I'm actually coding in the thing that allows me to just pop in squares that indicate where the character, what has been discovered. It won't tell you which team has discovered it. It'll just tell you what's been discovered out of the map.
Right.
Each room. So when you go into each section of a dungeon, each section of the dungeon has a writing prompt. So if your team goes into that section, they receive the writing prompt for that section, and that's the restriction that you have to work with. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. So it's quite cool. That means that everything, like when characters explore a dungeon, they can stick together, or they can spread apart and cover more area, but the experiences are going to be different, and they will tell different stories, and this is good because it will all still be relatively canon.
Yes.
So yeah.
And I do look forward now of what the players are going to do now, to be honest. I'm looking forward to that now.
So my question is to you, Katie, because I am the giant salesman of all things IPL related. Are you going to be joining Reverence Core?
I don't know at this moment of time, unfortunately. I really don't know. I mean, it's tempting, but I got like other stuff.
Look at it. It's a black mage charm.
I know. Do you know?
I'm just horrible at it. Yeah, but this is the current logo, designed by the text was the text was me, but the art was Megan. All Megan. Yeah. No, it looks fantastic.
I'm not 100% sure if I'm able to join or not of yet because of other bits and bobs going about at the moment. So
that's okay. But like,
I'll try and contribute some way or another.
All good. May like if you can't join, at the very least I may call you in for just dungeon related stuff, and we'll see what happens. But yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Most of the planning is just about done. I'm going to start work on the very first dungeon book, which is going to hopefully help admins carry out the work of traveling or actually running the campaign. But yeah, super duper excited about Reverence Core. This has been the first really big announcement this year out of the IPL.
Yeah, so it's basically a Pokemon Dungeons and Dragons, which is probably the best combination you can get.
Yes. Yeah, so I'm just so excited about this. I have been GMing for more years than I've been playing, and this is like my ultimate GM fantasy.
I mean, in Reverence Core, I probably might be like an assisting Pokemon assistant in that, maybe, but probably not an exploration dungeon explorer. I don't know. We'll see.
That works as well. I mean, like, not everything is related to exploring dungeons. There's going to be parts of the campaign where you're not exploring dungeons yet. You're doing tasks. And that's the flexibility that we're trying to allow into the adventure, is that if you don't want to explore dungeons and find treasure and fight monsters, and you still want to level up, there's a way for you to do that.
Yes.
You don't have, you will level up much faster if you do both the errand sections, like the first section, and the exploration section. You might level up a lot faster, but it's not going to. You're not restricted to one or the other.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to, you can restrict yourself to just the first section. If you want to, you can put yourself on the second section.
Again, like mentioned, it depends on the player of what's happening. So.
Correct. You do have the freedom of discretion on what you want to do with regards to how you want to go about the campaign. But yeah, that's the freedom. You're not you're not all, let's go explore this section. It's like, okay, cool. If you want to stay in town and help there, cool. We can do that. But if you want to explore the dungeon,
I think I'll probably see myself more as assisting Pokemon than anything else.
That's okay. That's perfectly okay. It's something the game does actually allow.
Yeah.
So yeah, looking forward to the trickle more than the flood of applications. I'm just downplaying this so much, but I'm hoping that like we get enough out before Christmas that we can actually like essentially spend the downtime just filling in applications, because that would be the best bit. It's just getting everything prepared to go. But you know, there's not much else to talk about. We've got database is pretty much ready to go. It's fitted out all of its weapons. It's all done. It's all set. We're just waiting for applications now, and then just putting up more info journals. Yep.
I'm definitely going to be informing this to my iGame Online community, so they might be interested. And may feature it in one of my newest kind of podcasts myself, which I'm doing, called The Lost Dice for iGame Online. So
let me know if you need the logo. Let me know if you need. Let me know if you need.
I don't think I'll need the logo because everybody will be listening to my voice on like a player of some sort, so they'll be listening to the audio of it.
Okay. All right. That works too. All right. So in that case, we'll. That's the final news. I just ranted for about 20 minutes there, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Just rambled on. Yep. I'm so excited for this. It took so long to get set up.
Your face tells it.
We suffered so many major setbacks in getting this out that now that it's actually out, it's almost anticlimactic. It's like not even kidding. I worked so hard on this. We pitched the thing, and then I proceeded to derp up the laptop, and we lost all of the stuff on there, and now it's all on. It's all on the cloud, and we've got everything backed up and everything, and we've sorted all of that stuff, and the world book is still there. And I have to redraw the map at some point because Mission Sunshine has made it ultra cartoony with her style now. I like her. Oh man, her art is pretty much informing how we go about with the adventures. It's nuts. It helps so much with like because she puts in stuff there as well that oh crap, we have to pay her for the recent ones too. We have to think about what to populate stuff with, and she does the work for us by essentially filling in all of these extra world details.
I have a feeling that she has a good imagination of what's what around that area.
She has a great imagination. Part of it is the fact that I'm going to guess that she's played Mystery Dungeon, and also the fact that she's familiar with a lot of Mystery Dungeon mechanics and the way the world is built. Now it's like when it gets submitted to me, my job is to make sure that it fits this world because I don't want it to be too Pokemon Mystery Dungeon-y. Yeah. As much as possible, it has to. It can be a little bit wacky the way it is in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but it still has to fit the sort of fantasy universe that we're setting up within Reverence Core.
Yeah. Now this has popped up into my head. What's the currency?
The currency is bits, B-I-T-S.
Bits. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, when you join Reverence Core,
weren't we gonna do something with Cubone?
We were gonna do what was the system of currency? Coupons.
And it'll be like a Cubone.
Oh no, because there's bits and then there's we can just rename the vouchers coupons.
Because we have to use coupons. It's just like a piece of paper with a Cubone head on it.
Yeah.
Coupons.
C-U-P-O-N.
Yeah.
C-U-P-O-N, yeah, coupons. Yeah, they're basically the vouchers of the world then, the coupons. The bits are... because when you join Reverence Core, you are part of a much larger group. You're a team who is part of an even bigger group, which is the ECR, the Expeditionary Council. They don't use, because when you go from country to country, the country's currency is different. But the internal currency that the ECR uses is called bits. So that's something they give That's something they give adventurers that adventurers can exchange for money in the country that they're in, but mostly they use it to spend stuff and services that the ECR has. So, yeah, that's the name of the currency.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Because that was a bit of curiosity in my head on that point. So bits and coupons.
Coupons.
Yeah.
Coupons.
Why am I thinking of coupons? Coupons. Oh, I don't know.
Coupons.
I'm thinking of a Moogle, right? Oh, I don't know. I got a Moogle.
Oh, you're thinking of Kupo.
Yeah, Kupo. I don't know why. I've got Final Fantasy in my head with Moogles at the moment.
Oh man! Oh what? So the Reverence Score logo didn't clue you in as to the thematic elements involved in this? Let me bring it up again to just point out.
No. It's just when you say coupons, I just figured like coupons or something like that.
I'm just pointing out that these last two characters are not a subtle hint as to where we got the inspiration.
I'm not saying a word.
Okay, but you just used them. All right, so we will leave it at that. We'll
yes.
Hopefully, if you guys haven't joined the IPL or Reverence Core, now is a great time to join because it's a quiet season and we can actually sort out your applications without losing our minds. I'm expecting this to ramp up next year, hopefully, but we'll see. Having small adventures to start with is great, but yeah, we will see. The Meander was such a terrific thing.
It was fun to actually see people's art of that Spence
so
and all
nice.
that.
It was so nice. So many people wrote such amazing things, and I think we lost one or two Pokemon. We actually lost one or two lineup Pokemon in there.
Oh yeah, you did mention that, didn't you? That's right.
All right, so we will leave it at that. Thanks everybody for joining. And we will catch you on IPLcast 41, where I will hopefully have some belated cake. Otherwise, I will end up eating another chocolate bar. All right, we will catch you hopefully in another 2 weeks' time. I don't know if we're moving back to the regular Saturday schedule, but we'll see how it goes.
We'll have to see. It's going to get really busy the next few weeks.
I'm just going to point out that the next Saturday for IPLcast is going to be the, I believe it's going to be the 20th. No, the 19th. So.
Yeah, that's right.
Might be able to do it. And the following Saturday, obviously, is Boxing Day.
We might actually have to skip that one.
No, we're not. I don't think we're going to do the Boxing Day when it skips. The next one is January 2nd, so we're good. But yeah, we'll see if we can do the 19th. Otherwise, we'll let you know. We will announce it on the IPL as per usual. But anyway, watch us. We'll post the announcements up on. We'll post the upcomings on YouTube if we can plan it ahead of time.
Yes.
All right. In that case, we will see everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on IPLcast 41.
See you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.